Hi everyone, welcome to our final week of Words 1104. I'm going to go over just what you'll need to know about our final week here and how to turn stuff in and when. If you want more detail about the portfolio assignment, I've gone over some more about that in more detail in the past two videos, so weeks 14 and 15. So you may want to look back on those videos because I did go through the assignment in weeks 14 and 15. So for Monday, we're doing another portfolio check. So these portfolio checks are meant to get you going on the portfolio and getting stuff down on in the Google Docs so that you are not doing the entire portfolio on Thursday night, right? So this next portfolio check has you filling in the skeleton that you created last week. Okay, so the portfolio assignment that you set up last week, you've got the skeleton there and you've got each of the SLO sections, and you should have 3 artifacts per SLO for a total of 15. And now what you're going to do is basically do as much of the rest of the assignment as you can for this next portfolio check. So for the first one, you're going to complete the reflection requirement for each of the SLOs. So what that means is you're going here and you are discussing the activity and reflecting on, what you see as a good example or a bad example of what you're discussing about each SLO, how the screenshot or the artifact, whether you've copied and pasted it or taken a screenshot, how that aligns with what you're discussing. So don't just drop the artifact in there and expect your reader to understand what it is. Even if you have a label there, you have to discuss it in detail. And remember, there is an example down here at the bottom, which is a good example of how to talk about your artifacts there. Okay. So you'll want to talk about how, does the artifact show any shift in your understanding of writing, reading, or inquiry and research? And as I said previously, that might just be a tiny change. So you don't have to have some dramatic change in the way that you see writing, reading, or inquiry. So you're filling this in for portfolio check 2. So you're aiming for about 400 new words per section. So what I'm saying by new words is your new writing that responds to these questions here about the artifacts that you've included. Okay, and then once you've done that, you're going to do the cover page for portfolio check 2 as well. So I'm having you do the cover page after you've done most of the work of the portfolio so that you have a better idea of what you want to say on the cover page, because you're introducing what a reader is going to encounter when they're looking through your portfolio. So think about, what do you want to have on the cover page? If you want to have an image, you can. You do need to have an introductory statement that responds to these questions. These are normally about 250 to 300 words. Okay, so keep that in mind. And again, you have the student learning outcomes here and the example. So for portfolio check 2, you want to get a draft of the entire portfolio done for the peer review on Wednesday. So then after Wednesday, hopefully you don't have too much to do to revise your portfolio for when it's due on Friday. Okay, so the more that you can do for the second portfolio check, the more feedback you can get and the more progress you'll make towards when it's due on Friday. Also, as I would suggest having this open while you're working on your portfolio, and then going through it when you think that you're finished with the portfolio check and seeing, have you done all the things that are required. So I know some people found the checklist for the reader's guide helpful, so this is the same kind of thing. I'm going to have you do it one more time after Monday 2, before you turn in your portfolio on Friday. But, clicking through each of these is an easy way to see what you still may need to work on. And then these additional requirements are really important. And this is the same with your reader's guide. Because we're in an assessment year in our department, your work may be randomly chosen to be looked at by other words faculty. This has nothing to do with your grade. It would be after grades are turned in. But because of the policies, it's important that my name does not appear in your draft anywhere. So again, you just want to refer to me as my professor in your document. Also, if you are chosen randomly, it will be important that your Google Docs, including your drawings, have been set to anyone at UNCC can view, with the link can view. So please, on your Google Doc, in the upper right-hand corner where it says share, please make sure that you have set it to anyone with the UNCC link can view. All right. All right. So then on Wednesday, you're going to do a peer response to the portfolio check. And keep this in mind. I'm actually working on this right now, but I will have that up on, I should have that up on Monday, where you're going to have a chance to give some feedback on your group members as to how involved you felt they were in peer response throughout the semester. Your group members will not see that, only I will. So keep that in mind. So please make sure that you are putting in some effort to your peer response still. And make sure that you do course evaluations if you haven't already. I checked already. I checked, and some sections have a good percentage of people have done them so far. And I have a section that has only about 27% people have done it. So please make sure that you do those course evaluations. Those are very important. And then on Friday, I have you doing the portfolio checklist once again before you turn in the portfolio. Okay, so just like with your reader's guide, you're going to download your Google Doc as a PDF, okay? And save it as your last name and Inquiry Project Portfolio, and then save it to, or turn it into this assignment, okay? And that's it. So please let me know throughout the week if you have any questions. Another thing is work that was due between November 29th and December 10th. You can turn that work in late up to December 10th. So I do not accept any late work past the time that the portfolio is due. Okay. If your portfolio, if you turn that in late, I will still accept it. But you are seriously hurting your grade by turning your portfolio in late. Okay. Remember, this is your final in the course. So please try to get that in on time. Any other work that was due over the past week, since November 29th, has to be turned in by December 10th. All right. And again, let me know if you have any questions.